I absolutely love coffee. No sugar, no cream, no milk, just black coffee. I grew up drinking that. Large quantity, not very strong caffeine-wise. You can imagine I was quite surprised when I got to Australia as an American and learned that our coffee is some of the worst in the world compared to the coffee scene in Australia. Australians drink much smaller, stronger espresso drinks. And essentially, though Americans don't realize it, compared to the Australian stuff, we're basically drinking decaf all the time. I bought a coffee when I first got here and I was like, oh yay, finally I get to try a pretty nice coffee machine. And this thing spit out like approximately 13 drops of coffee. And I was astounded. I was like, where's my drink? It's like this tall. To be honest, the Australian coffee's starting to grow on me. I still like my coffee black, and it took me a while to realize like how to order it in Australia. Here, if you want a black coffee, you get a long black, but it's not black coffee like we know it in America. They don't really have brewed coffee here. Turns out a long black is just like a really strong espresso shot, and then you just dilute it with water. Hot water. So in America, I'm mostly used to using Keurig, which is basically just a single serve brew, just like standard American coffee. Here, the Nespresso machine is more popular. I know it's a Swiss thing, it's made in Switzerland, but it's really popular in Australia. Every person that I've visited has one of these. What's more popular is the original line, which is espresso style coffee, but we got the Virtuo line, which is actually made to cater to the North American audience. So they have this in North America now, and usually when I make a pot of coffee in America, I drink like the whole thing. It's like 12 cups or whatever. So you're probably wondering why I'm talking about the Nespresso Virtuo machine when I could just go out to the coffee shops in Sydney. Well, the big reason we can't go out right now is because the virus has been getting bad in a few areas in Sydney, and mostly in Melbourne though. So if you were curious, here's a live look at Melbourne. And yeah, that's 100% what Melbourne looks like right now. So in all seriousness, we don't really want to risk getting sick. And the reason is because we're both swamped with school and work and stuff. Jiayi's taken like an overloaded semester, so she's taking more courses than she's supposed to be doing. And they're hard for her. Some of them are like law courses, and there's a bit of a language barrier there for her because legal English is tough. And then I have probability theory and stochastic analysis this semester for my first semester, and that class is tough too. So can't really risk getting sick and getting behind. To tell you the truth, Jiayi was in this video. She's not anymore, and the reason why is because I filmed the first attempt at this video in 60 frames per second. And when I did it, I guess the frame rate matched with the pulsations from the lighting and caused black lines to be everywhere. Here's a clip. We even did a skit with garlic bread. Hey Gut, you ready to film this coffee unboxing video?
Leave me alone, man, I'm busy.
What if I buy you a garlic bread?
That sounds more reasonable.
You're welcome.
No, thanks.
No thanks. I like the garlic bread skit, so I wanted to find a way to include it somehow. So today we have a big bag from Nespresso here. We got this much coffee as part of a promotion. They have like a subscription service, and you pay for 2 months, and then you get a 3rd month of coffee free. How it's gonna work out is we're gonna get about $110 worth of coffee free, Australian dollars, so that's pretty good. So the first 3 coffees we have here are Nespresso's new flavored coffees. There's vanilla custard pie. I'm probably most excited to try this one. We haven't actually tried vanilla custard pie or caramel cookie. So another flavor here. We have not tried either of those, but we have tried the Hazelino muffin. So Jiayi really likes hazelnut stuff. It's okay. The flavor stuff's not really my thing, but the vanilla custard pie sounds pretty good. Interested in that. And All of them, I believe, are the standard cup size. It's like a quarter liter, 230 milliliters. And then, because I ordered it on accident, now we don't actually own this machine, but I really wanted to try the winter flavors right when we got here, but they were sold out. I go on Gumtree, which is kind of like eBay here, and I'll order this. Super excited, wait 2 weeks for it. We get it, and look how small these are. This is the Nordic limited edition trio assortment with Nordic Black, almond cake, and cloudberry. What's great about this is that we cannot make any of them with the machine we have. So they just have to sit here and look pretty in their nice box. One day we're gonna get the small machine because Jiayi actually likes those better. But for now, I just have to look at them. So now we're gonna do the most special part about today's unboxing. Nespresso's latest limited edition, the Reviving Origins Trio. And this program is really special because Nespresso basically goes in and sort of restart farms that are perfect for growing coffee, but have various reasons why they can't. They have like a little inner fold here with 3 of the farmers from these regions. Let's see the sizes, the strengths, the flavors. Let's get into the details. We have Amaha Awe Uganda. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. That was my best attempt. They have the farmer on the cover here. 150 milliliters. So this is a smaller cup, but the strength is 6. It's like a medium strength. Next, we have a bigger size. We have a full cup here, 230 milliliters, but strength is really weak. Esperanza de Colombia. So if you like a weaker coffee, this is a pretty good one. I've had Colombia before, actually, I think, if this is the same one. It was in a different box the last time I had it, so maybe it's different. Tamukamu, Zimbabwe. So, green box here. This is the espresso size, yeah, 40 milliliters. And from 1 to 11, it's a 5. So again, medium strength. There's the farmer and the nice green box. On the inside, it actually has a little bit of story, so if you're interested in that. 50 years of conflict in Colombia had driven farmers off their land. To revive the plantations in the regions of Coqueta and El Rosario, Nespresso works closely with farmers like Don Fernando. Together, we are rebuilding the infrastructure and developing sustainable agricultural practices. Nice. Always like to hear stuff like that. Zimbabwean Eastern Highlands are an ideal place for growing coffee, but climate and political issues have weakened the area. To help restore the coffee industry in the long term, Nespresso provides expert training on sustainable coffee growing to farmers like Jessica. Nice. Then we have, oh no, this word's gonna kill me. The Rwenzori Mountains in western Uganda are also an ideal place for coffee farming, but a troubled history has compromised the yield and the quality of the crops. Today, we provide farmers like Joseph training in agronomy and sustainable practices. As a result, the quality of the Arabica is gradually improving to live up to the potential of the region. Let's open them now. These are called sleeves. They come with 10 coffees, 10 pods, so to speak. And here we have Zimbabwe. It's got Zimbabwe written on the bottom. And I may have mentioned earlier, there's a barcode in here. And it shows you, it gives information like how hot to heat the water, how much pressure and all. So we'll bop this one back in here and move on to the next, move on to Colombia. We just pop open the sleeve right there and just boop, opens pretty easily. And as you can see, this one's a good deal bigger than the Zimbabwe one. It's like the last one, we have Colombia around the pod. Now for Uganda. Inspiring. Oh, that one didn't open as easy. I'm not really trying to save it, but okay, Uganda. So the covers, I mean, they're pretty bland, but it has Uganda on the thing. So we'll probably save one pod because we always save one of the limited edition ones. I don't know. Jiayi likes to do that. So whatever she says goes. I don't want to get in trouble. They have these 3 coffees available for the original line as well. So if you have the original line, feel free to pick these up, I guess, if you're into coffee as much as me. It was 40 Australian dollars. That's about 25 US dollars. All in all, that's a fairly good deal because there were 30 coffees, so maybe like 70 cents a coffee. And this is high quality stuff, you know, and it goes to a good cause as well. I've had more expensive coffees from Keurig that don't go to a good cause, so happy to help out the world's farmers. I believe in you, Don Fernando. Correct terminology. Aw, I spilled them all everywhere. Gonna have to clean it up.